Okay, hello YouTube. It has been many weeks since I uploaded a video, so sorry about that. This is Tyler here from Lockdown Tech Review, and today I'm going to look at this mouse right here. The mouse over here is called the Logitech G604, and actually it's more of a comparison video because over the course of this work from home period, I have bought 6 different mice. You have seen 5 here, but I bought a 6th one that is kind of an off-brand uh, sold locally here in Singapore, so I'm not going to be showing that. And besides, I left that in the office. So that was a gaming mouse. It's a very affordable gaming mouse, but I even forgot the brand. Like, nobody knows it. But Logitech is known worldwide, right? So um, I started off with this. Yeah. The first mouse I got for work from home was the MX Master 3. It has been amazing. So far, it is the best mouse I have ever owned, even now. The first mouse I got is still the best in terms of working from home. I wanted to buy a gaming laptop or gaming PC, but after a lot of, thinking about it, and waffling in and out, and now with the current price of graphics cards so high, and well, actually the main reason why I didn't buy it is because I already have a PS4 Pro and Nintendo Switch. So I wasn't sure about, yeah, I know PC gamers out there, like the higher frame rates and all the options you get from tweaking with settings, but buying the same game on a different platform and spending thousands of dollars didn't really appeal to me. But I just wanted to make the point and click experience better, and somehow I kind of got hooked, and I've been buying mice every 2 months. I've been buying a new mouse every 2 months just for the thrill of it. So yeah, the first mouse I got, the MX Master 3, is still the best mouse, and I still like using it mainly because oops, this thing keeps falling over. Mainly because it is so ergonomic, the shape. It is the best shape ever, and if you have bigger hands, you're going to love this. If you have smaller hands, you might have an issue of the weight and the size, and if you like portability, then obviously this is not the mouse for you, but for everything else, this by far is the best. And then after that, the one I got was the G502. And this one, I got it after some research online. I totally didn't know what kind of gaming mouse I wanted to get, but I didn't get this for gaming. I got this for better productivity at work. And so I bought it without even trying it in the store because it was so inconvenient to go to the store. So what I like about this is it has the RGB lights and it has the weights, and it is very ergonomic, though it is not as nice to hold as this one. I know it's a totally different genre, but just because everything is a smooth matte plastic over here, it is a bit slippery for me. So also the scroll wheel is not as good in my opinion as the magnetic scroll wheel in the MX Master series. So, but of course this is for gaming, and so the polling rate and everything is really high. And you can also do the unlimited scroll here, but unlike the MX Master 3, you have to push a button down to activate it, which is also good in my opinion. So anyway, this is one of the top-rated mice, period, right? So I like this one. I still use it, but I don't like the fact it doesn't have Bluetooth. So there's only one connection option of this, and that's through the Hyperspeed, the 2.4 gigahertz wireless dongle. So I like this primarily because of the RGB. The RGB, the shape, and the thumb rest. But for everything else, I find the MX Master series, Master 3 is still better. And of course, I'm talking about this from an ordinary productivity perspective and not a gaming one. Right after that, I wanted to get something for the office because after getting these 2 mice, I got so sick and tired of using the terrible office mouse. Well, first I got that cheap one that I left there, the non-brand one. But then I wanted something, from a reputable brand, and I decided to get the G304, which is called another name in other places. But anyway, over here it's called the 304, and it's very cheap. It's only about 59 Singapore dollars or 40 USD, and it served me well for the last, 5 or 6 months. Yeah, so I like the shape. I like the fact that its battery lasts forever. because it doesn't have any RGB lights. I like the scroll wheel. It's good for the price because it's rubber, and although it cannot scroll infinitely like the other two, it still feels like it's a very well-formed rubbery thing with some grip on it. So I like it. And also the thing about this one is that the battery and the USB dongle are also inside. So this was my go-to for a long time at work in the office. And now that I'm back in the office for a long time, I decided that this won't cut it for me anymore. Because now over here I'm working 3 days a week now in the office, so I decided to get something better. Because this shape is a bit too small for me now, and my palm slides around on this slippery surface. It's too small now for my hands, and sliding all over the place. So yeah, if I grip it now, my hand totally goes over the mouse. So I don't know, for someone who has my hand size, it's not the ideal scenario. Next, I got this one. I got this one 2 months ago, and I think those of you familiar with my channel would have seen my review on this. This is the MX Anywhere 3 mouse. And this mouse is great for portability. So it's the younger sibling of the MX Master 3. The Anywhere 3 goes anywhere, right? So it can track on any surface and any device. It has 3, I don't know if you can see it here. Yeah, maybe because of the light. It has 3 Bluetooth connections, so you can connect it with your phone, your tablet, and your computer. So it's great for productivity. And it has the flow system too. So if you pair it with the Logitech Options app, it'll automatically bring you to a world where you can transfer things between, Mac and PC, Mac and Windows. But it will not transfer stuff between Windows and a tablet, for example, an Android tablet. So it has the same great scroll wheel. And what is even better about this is that the software allows you to adjust the amount of resistance. So there's an electric current flowing through this, and if you set the resistance to high, it feels very, very clicky and tactile. Whereas, obviously, if you lower the resistance, it'll be easier to scroll. And this one has infinite scrolling, too, so it's great. It's USB-C. So the MX Master series, Anywhere 3 and the MX Master are both USB-C, but these two gaming ones, the 502 and actually only this one is rechargeable. So this is USB, micro USB, right? The old school type. And of course the G304 and the one that I just got, the 604, are not rechargeable at all. But the great thing about that is that you don't even need to recharge it because the battery life is so long. I've used this for almost half a year, and no issues at all. No changing of battery at all. Yeah, so this is it for the MX Anywhere 3. I like the shape. I like the portability. It's small, but it's somehow easier to use than this one because it isn't that slippery. There's rubber on the sides, and there's a high-quality plastic on the top. I don't know what you call it, but anyway, it feels way more premium than this. Obviously, it is more premium because it is more expensive. So it's like, how much is it? 130 Singapore dollars or 100 USD. And then now, this is the latest one. This is really great. Oh my God. I got it to replace the 304 that is too small and slippery for me. This feels like a bar of soap. Actually, it feels like a bar of soap because my palm slides all over it, and when you're working, you're rushing to meet deadlines, your palm sweats, right? And it becomes even more slippery, so I got tired of using the claw grip on it just to get some friction on it. So I went to the store, and I was deciding between this and the Razer Basilisk Hyperspeed. Was it Hyperspeed? Yeah, Hyperspeed is what Razer calls it. This is called Lightspeed. Yeah, sorry. So I might have said something wrong just now, but this is Lightspeed. And the reason why I got this over Razer, even though it's more expensive, is because of the weight. I like something a little bit more hefty. Maybe for women, it's not going to work. For a girl, if you're a girl gamer or a lady office worker, you're not going to like this. But if you have someone with bigger hands, if you like the rubber grip, like Razer, Basilisk, only this part is rubberized. The whole body is slippery. like this one. So also it's a lot lighter, which could be good for you if you like it, but I like something more hefty, as I said. This one is very substantial. And of course, with all these buttons here, this is for MMOs. You can program them to, to whatever function you want in the Logitech app on your PC, which is great, yeah. And there's these two buttons over here too for adjusting the DPI. So this is why I like gaming mice for productivity. Adjusting DPI is so useful because sometimes you want it to be more sensitive, so you would just move it up, and sometimes you want it to be, less sensitive. You don't want it to this cursor to fly across the screen all the time if you nudge the mouse. So yeah, this just feels way better. It's more expensive, but I think it's worth it. And it also has these same as the Logitech. What is that? 502. This one has the infinite scroll wheel as well. And the best part about this is there's a button up top to toggle between Bluetooth and the 2.4 gigahertz receiver. So that is great. I use it together with the Logitech 613 keyboard, the big cheap one that doesn't have RGB lights. This doesn't have to, so they don't use rechargeable batteries. There's a battery compartment here. You just flip it up, and you can see that the receiver goes in there, and there's one AA size battery as well. And you just the magnets, yeah, these are not magnets, right? They are magnets actually. You just snap it back. It's so easy. And I don't know. I think the best part about it is the grip. Yeah, as I said, I didn't like the 304 because it was sliding all over the place, but the 304 could be better for portability. But if you just want something that feels substantial for long periods of time, this 604 is way better. Yep, so that's it for my views on these mice. Let me know if I should make another comparison video, and probably I should make another one just about this one. So hope I helped you in your buying decision, and let me know if I should make any other videos, or let me know if you've got other questions. Thanks and bye.